lot of my life has been spent playing video games, so today let's draw a bunch of my mains and talk about my most played games. But let's go in order. So from the bottom right corner of the art piece, around in a circle to the other bottom left side. So firstly, the game I played first 2 years ago, which I played for 2 years. Before then, 2 years ago I ended it, but 2 years before that I started playing it. It's Genshin Impact, and my main in Genshin Impact was Ito, Arataki Ito. I have him C4'd on my account. I'm AR60, I have like a bunch of signature weapons. I was free to play, by the way, my whole time when I was playing gacha games, because two of these are gacha games. That can be arguable actually. All of these could technically be gacha games if we really think hard, but the two actual gacha games are Genshin Impact and Zone Zero, and out of those, I spent the most time on Genshin Impact. Right, anyways, I had a long phase in Genshin Impact. I would do like 100% exploration. Also, I had a side hustle on Genshin Impact. My friend wanted me to 100% her whole world, and I did that. For some reason, and I was tortured doing that. It was absolute hell. I hate exploration on Genshin Impact. That's the most unfun thing I've ever done. I'm kidding, but that was very unfun. I did it for every month. I'd be paid 1 welcome moon. That's like $5, by the way, or 2 if my boss was feeling generous. And I get it because I'm broke, she's broke, and I also did it anyway. Haven't done that job since. I stopped doing it for like a few months in, because like I was just tortured. Like, the pain of doing 2 explorations on 2 separate accounts was horrendous. I would just sit on my computer and break my back every weekend after school, after my homework, or sometimes I wouldn't do homework and I would just play Genshin Impact. But yeah, besides the point, I love Ito. I stayed for an entire year for his rerun after the Infinite Ayaka banner, and that was a fail because I didn't get C6 Ito like I planned to. I got like C4. I think I said that before, but yeah, I got C4 because they kept losing back-to-back 50-50s. Didn't win any of them besides one. And if I won like a few more, I could have, you know, gotten my C6. But after that, I really lost motivation because there was no reason for me to continue playing Genshin Impact. So I skedaddled, I quit. And like, I really got tired from the monotony of like the Genshin Impact routine. Like, you do your dailies, you spend your resin, it's all the same, and I don't like doing that every day. It became like a big chore. But yeah, then after that I started playing Zone Zero during its release time, as you can tell, because my favorite character and my main from there is Ellen Zhao, the first 5-star in that game. And I started playing because I saw her and I was like, shark girl, like candy, and she's a schoolgirl. Like, that's all my favorite things in one. Not high school, not school actually, but you know, like, I was like, yeah, I want to play that game. So I started playing that game. I think I played it for like, I don't even know how long, max a year. I can't even recall right now. I played it for a maximum of a year, and then I quit that too. I was free to play there, and like, I didn't hit the max level like I did in Genshin Impact, but I was pretty close, at least like 4 levels away from the max. But yeah, I played that religiously instead of Genshin Impact after, and I only got Ellen to C3 because it wasn't after that long. I quit faster. But at the end of all my gacha excursions, I realized that I don't even like gacha games. Like, I don't even enjoy them. Yeah, like, I just don't like the constant routine of doing the same thing over and over again. I need some type of change. And then I also realized that, like, back then I would play for hours, like the whole entire day, and I could do that, and like, I'd be so joyous, or not joyous, I was willing to do that. Now I have more responsibilities, a lot of things to do that are more important, like filming YouTube videos, and I realized that I don't really have time for it, and I don't like sitting there for too long. Like, I don't feel well if I sit at my computer for too long. You could say I'm getting old, and I am. I don't like playing video games for hours at a time anymore. That's a big change for me, because like, now I really only like to do it sparingly, but when I really feel like it. But yeah, I realized that, and I stopped playing. And also another gripe is that Hoyoverse is not that great of a game company. It's obvious from the way that they treated Genshin Impact years ago, and still today, they don't love their player base like that much. That's a loose term. That's a loose statement, but you could say that there's a lot of things you could do to make your player base happy. Hoyoverse does not do a lot of those things that they could do. I'll put that nicely. For Genshin Impact at least. For Zone Zero, they're way nicer. And that is why I started playing originally, because they gave a lot of free pulls when the game first released. Like, way more than Genshin could ever do in their anniversary patch at that time. But, still, it's a greedy game, even today. And Zone Zero, after I've quit, I've seen like some of their new designs, like their repainted designs. I don't like where their character designs have gone. game today. For some of them at least. Some of them are still good. And the one made by that other designer, I just don't like it. And that's what keeps me apart from it. I don't think I'll ever go back to those games. I did visit Genshin for like one time, and I did visit Zone Zero one time. Like I did relapse. I relapsed into Zone Zero, but that made me more stronger about like my feelings. Like I realized that I just don't like this type of game. If you like it, that's good for you, but it's not my type of game. I respect the time I have with it though. Anyways, next on the circle is Killjoy from Valorant. I still play Valorant today. That's the only game I still play. And honestly, all of these games can be classified as like games for losers. I'm a loser, I guess. I'm a loser, but yeah, I still play Valorant today. I bought like 3 skins in there. I'm not very good sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. I don't want to talk about my peak because I get really jittery and anxious if it's like ranked, so that really harms my skill. Like actually, I can't sit still. It's probably obvious from this whole rant because I'm suspecting that I have ADHD. I'm not saying I'm diagnosed with it. I'm saying I highly suspect it. And if you know how an ADHD person, like personal ADHD talks like, then you probably understand why I think that. No need for me to go further on that. But yeah. What was I saying? I started playing it because of like someone else who asked me to play with it, an old friend. An ex-friend, if you will. And then I stopped playing it because... Oh, I'm sorry. I did not stop playing it, actually. I still play it today. I stopped playing with them because we had a fallout. But I still kept playing it because I spent money on it. I only have 3 skins, but they're like the premium line skins. And like, they're my absolutely favorite. Like, my absolute favorite skins are the only skins I bought. I don't have like some mid-tier skins, okay? Like, I only bought on what I like because you cannot get a refund on this type of games. You can't get refunds on any game, so... I try to spend really carefully. But yeah, I play it when I need like a change of pace because it's only a shooter game I play or FPS game. I did try Marvel Rivals, but it's more fun if you have like a group of people to play Marvel Rivals with, in my opinion. Valorant I can do solo, that's fine. Marvel Rivals, I really want other people to play with me because I get really lonely there. But yeah, I did play that. It's fun. I do like that game. But God, I just solo queue all the time. I'm a very lonely person. I'm very solitary. Solitude? I spend a lot of time in solitude. Yeah, I still play it. I don't play it often, but like every 2 weeks I'll play it for like a few hours. And yep, I usually get pretty frustrated sometimes and like scream low-key. I try to keep it down. But yeah, it frustrates me, but it's still fun. It's not a common game for me, but it is enjoyable sometimes. It's fun. And the last game on here is TFT, or League of Legends. I still play this game a little less than Valorant, but I still don't play them very frequently because back then when I was younger, I used to sit on my computer and play games for hours. Now I realize that I just can't do that. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old, but I don't like sitting at computers for like way too long. It just does not make me feel good. So yeah. I thought I would always be the type of person to like spend tons of hours at the computer playing video games, but it really tires me out now. But I still do it sometimes. It just really takes a toll on me. But besides that, back to TFT. It's fun. It's a pretty different game from what I usually play. It's like character chess, if I were to talk about it, like describe it as a concept. Like every few months they release like a set of characters and a set of like combos and power-ups that you can use on those characters to win games, and like they'll swap it up every now and then. During the set I played, there was Soraka, and her original League skin is just okay, but the skin that was in that TFT set was amazing. It was the Sugarcoat line, I'm pretty sure. I'll put a picture, but I love that line of skins from League. Like all the characters are from League, by the way. It's a spin-off of League, if you don't know. Yeah, that's the only game like I've gotten the most into. I peaked at Plat 2 on there, which is pretty good for me because I usually don't like playing ranked in most games, or like any competitive games, honestly. But yeah, I still play it. I fell in love with that Soraka skin, and I kept playing that TFT set. I still play it now and then, but not too much ranked, because some of the sets, like, if I don't like a set, I just have to deal with it, or I just don't play as much during that set. But yeah, the set right now, it's fine. Not really too into it. It's fine. I'm like gold right now on it. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get to play on it because I just don't want to spend too much time on this set. I like playing the set revivals where they bring back old sets. But yeah, I still play it. I started playing League after that, like for a tiny bit of time, so I realized I just don't like League. But I did buy a Soraka skin from the shop. Like, it was on sale, like a pretty heavy discount. It's like $5 or something. I just bought it. It was the Spirit Blossom one. It's very pretty, and the one I'm drawing is actually Star Guardian Soraka, who I also love. but I'm not gonna buy that because I don't play League. But yeah, those are the games I've played most recently, and like the games I've had mains on. I love all my mains, but my favorite, I actually can't pick a favorite. But more things about the drawing. I render really weird. Like I was rendering like a circle of the characters, I think. I would go from Ellen, Joe, KJ, Soraka, Ito, back to Ellen, back to Ito, back to everyone would like get re-rendered again. And that's why you see Ellen get like a big complete redo, because I would slowly learn how to render along the way. You can see I'm pretty new at rendering. But yeah, I like this Ito a lot more because I've drawn him in the past on this program it's a discontinued program actually. But I'm glad that I drew him better than I did on that program. Because that program, like, I spent so long on that drawing when I drew him before a long time ago. This one I spent way less and looks way better. And this is just a doodle, honestly. But yeah, I got some good render practice in, and that's the end of the video. I try to post every single week as best as I can because I obviously can't focus for that long. But yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon. And if you like this type of video, subscribe and like. Thank you. Goodbye.